Okay, the last bit of simultaneous equations then is using simultaneous equations to solve problems. Okay, once we have the equation set up to solve the problem, it's no different from the questions we were looking at before. We just have an extra step in the beginning. Okay, so we look at the first example. 3 pencils and 2 rubbers cost 76 pence. 4 pencils and 5 rubbers cost £1.48. Calculate how much 1 pencil costs and 1 rubber costs. First thing we're going to do then is I'm going to make X a pencil, Y a rubber. You can use any letters at all. You can have it as P and R if you prefer. I'd like using X and Y because then I don't get them confused. So I've got 3 pencils. So I've got 3X. I've got 2 rubbers. So I've got 2Y, and that equals 76 pence. Don't need a pound sign in here. That's my first equation. Second equation, I've got 4 pencils, 5 rubbers, and that costs £1.48. So that is equation 2. Now we're back to solving equations the exact same way as we have done before. So I've got a 2y and a 5y. Smallest number 2 and 5 go into is 10. So I want to times this one by 5, this one by 2, multiplying by 5 then. We get 15x plus 6y. No, I don't. Try again. 15x plus 10y equals, and let's get our calculator out for this part. That's £3.80. There's my new equation 3. And let's multiply this one up. 8x plus 10y is, what's that? 296. Let's just check. £2.96. Look at the bit that we've got the same. We've got a 10y and a 10y, plus 10y and plus 10y. We've got the same sign, so we subtract. 15x take away 8x is 7x. £3.80 take away £2.96 is 0.84 or 84 pence. So 1x is 84 divided by 7, which is 12 pence. Remember, that's only half the question done. Let's sub it into 1. So we get 3x plus 2y is 76 pence. 3 lots of 12 pence is 36 pence. 76 pence take away 36 pence is 40 pence. So y must be 0.20. Okay. Then we need to make sure we're answering the question. Okay, so I can't leave my solution just as x is 0.12 and y is 0.20. I need to answer the question. So a pencil costs 12p. Sharpener, no, a rubber costs 20p. Okay, let's try the next one. Apples and oranges this time. I'm going to use x and y again. Just because a's and o's, they look too much like numbers. It doesn't actually matter. So I'm going to make x apples, y oranges. So I've got 3 apples, so I've got 3x, 2 oranges, and that's £1.35. I've then got 5 apples, 6 oranges, and that's £3.05. There's my equation 1, there's my equation 2. I've got a 2 and a 6. I want to make that up to 6, so I'm going to times the top one by 3, no need to times the bottom one. 3 3s are 9, so I get 9x plus 6y equals, let's get the calculator out, £1.35 times 3, it's £4.05, and then we're going to subtract. Again, because I'm going to end up with a negative here, I'm just going to write this underneath again so that I don't end up having to deal with that negative number. So 5x plus 6y is £3.05. So the two have got the same here. I've got a plus 6y and a plus 6y. They're the same sign. So I'm going to subtract. 9x take away 5x is 4x. 6y take away 6y is 0. Good, that's what we want. £4.05 take away £3.05 is £1. So if x is £1, no, 4x is £1, x must be 25 pence. Let's sub it back in. We'll sub into 1. So we get 3x plus 2y equals £1.35. X is 0.25 or 25p. 3 lots of that gives me 75 pence. Plus 2y is £1.35. So 2y is 135, take away 75p, 60 pence, 0.60, so y must be 30 pence. Again, remember and answer the question. The question this time isn't about x's and y's, it's about apples and oranges. So we need to state an apple cost, we need a pound sign in, 25p, orange cost, 30p. Okay, let's try the next one. This is a typical exam question, this one. Okay, 2 groups of people go to a theatre. Bill buys tickets for 5 adults, 3 children. Total cost of his tickets is £158.25. Write down an equation to illustrate this information. Okay, so we've got 5 adult tickets, 3 children tickets, and that is £158.25. Part B, Ben buys tickets for 3 adults and 2 children, so 3A plus 2C, total cost of his tickets is £98. So there's my second equation. Calculate the cost of a ticket for an adult and the cost for a ticket for a child. Okay, I've got my 2 equations. I've got 5A plus 3C equals £158.25. There's equation 1. And I've got 3A plus 2C equals 98. There's equation 2. Okay, I'm going to change the bits in the middle. I've got a 3 and a 2. Smallest number 3 and 2 both go into 6. So I want to times that one by 2, that one by 3. Times in by 2 then, I get 10A plus 6C equals £316.50. Equation 2, I'm timesing by 3, so I get 9A plus 6C is 98 threes. 294. The bits that we made the same are the ones in the middle. Got a plus 6C and a plus 6C, the same sign, so I need to subtract. 10A take away 9A is A, 6C take away 6C is 0. £316.50 take away £294 is £22.50. So that gives me A. Now we need to find C. Let's sub it in. I'm going to sub it into equation 2 this time. So we get 3A plus 2C is £98. 3 lots of A is 3 lots of £22.50 times by 3 gets me 67.5, so £67.50 plus 2c is equal to 98. 2c is equal to 98 minus 67.50, which is £30.50. 30.5, that's for 2c. I just want 1c, so that would be 15.25. And then we remember and answer the question. It's an adult ticket costs £22.50. Child ticket costs £15.25. And we can, as ever, check in the other equation. Okay. One last example for you. Julia uses two different arrangements of beads and pearls. The first consists of 2 beads and 5 pearls and has a length of 5.2. The second arrangement consists of 3 beads and 2 pearls and has a length of 5.6. Find the length of an arrangement with 5 beads. Find the length of an arrangement which has 5 beads. I think that's meant to be straight, and 2 pearls. Copy that down now. Sorry guys. Right, first thing first then. I'm going to make X a bead and Y a pearl. I don't want to deal with B's and P's. Too similar for me. Okay, first one then. I've got 2 beads. So I've got 2X. I've got 5 pearls. That's 5Y. And altogether that's 5.2. Second arrangement, I've got 3 beads. So I've got 3X. 2 pearls. 2Y. And altogether that's 5.6. Okay, looking at the ones in the middle again, I've got a 5y and a 2y, so I want to make them up to 10. Times that one by 2, that one by 5. Multiplying through, 4x plus 10y equals 10.4. Multiplying through by 5, 15x plus 10y equals, missed out my decimal point there, 2.8. Oh, come on calculator, 5 point, it's 28 isn't it? 5.6, yes it is. 28, there we go. There's my 2 new equations. I've got a 10y, a plus 10y and a plus 10y, so I need to subtract. Before I subtract, I'm going to write this equation down underneath, so that I'm subtracting this way. So 15x minus 4x is 11x. 10y, take away 10y, that cancels, that's what I'm looking for. 28, take away 10.4. Is 17.6. So x must be 1.6. I found x, now let's find y. Let's sub it into 1. Equation 1 is 3x. No, it isn't. Oh dear. Equation 1 is 2x plus 5y equals 5.2. So if x is 1.6, 2x is 3.2. 3.2 plus 5y equals 5.2. So 5y is 2. So y is 2 divided by 5, which is 0.4. And then we need to make sure we answer the question. Oh, didn't mean to do that. The question says find the length of an arrangement which has 5 beads and 2 pearls. So 5 beads and 2 pearls would be 5x plus 2y, which gives me 5 times 1.6, I'm about to get cut off, plus 2